Welcome back to NTD. Good morning. A new study just published in the Lancet examines the link between ultra-processed foods and health across the globe. Joining us for insight and advice is nutritionist and registered dietitian Chan Phillips. Cindy, good to have you with us this morning. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you for having me, Stefania.
And first up, your reaction to this study. Quite an extensive study, 3 papers there with multiple layers to it. What's your reaction?
Well, Lancet is one of the most respected, one of the most prestigious medical journals. So, and it also, the scope of the study covers, as you mentioned, many countries in the world. But here is why we care about this study. More than half of our population in the United States are living with one or more chronic diseases. And let's talk about children. 1 in 3 children are also living with one or more chronic diseases. So what changed? We have to start looking for the answers. And if you look at the packaged food, more than 70%, this is according to our government, more than 70% of our packaged foods are ultra-processed foods. And if you look at children again, 2/3 of the calories come from ultra-processed food. So we need to find the answer. We need to find a solution. That is exactly what the study does. Now, the study set out to answer 3 questions. But the most important question it set out to answer is whether the studies, the evidence support the notion that ultra-processed food lead to increase of chronic diseases such as cancer, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and heart diseases. And based on analyzing hundreds of very strong studies, the conclusion is yes, ultra-processed food leads to increased chronic diseases. But there are 2 key takeaways from the study that I want to tease out for you. And that is the 2 dichotomy, two things going on in here, 2 dynamics. One is eating ultra-processed food displays the protective whole food diet that can protect you from getting sick and keep you healthy. That's number 1. And number 2, eating ultra-processed food also harms your body by increasing your risk of ultra-processed food. So we need to do something about it.
And that's exactly where I want to really pick your brain, because you're spending all your time really helping people drive towards that greater health that should be their birthright. But all of these factors have kind of swirled around to, impair people in so many ways, in the way that impairing health just does impact every part of a person's life. But I know that your master's was in fast food children's meals, so it was interesting that you mentioned there alarming statistics for children's food as well. This is really impacting people from all generations and all across the globe, as this study also mentioned. But I mean, what we're looking at here is how to get back to those kind of traditions, food traditions that carried through the generations that helped people live healthy lives while living modern lifestyles. And I know from your website you also help people navigate those decisions between having busy lives and raising healthy children and living a healthy life. If you could speak more to the solutions that you see people could start to use in their own lives.
I like the premise of your question. How do we get back to it? Which means that some dynamics in our lifestyle, in the society, have caused us to move away from the traditional whole food-based diet pattern that are protective and keep us healthy. Look, you also mentioned that we are busy, and ultra-processed food are here to stay. And you walk into a store, all you see are beautiful packages with huge, big health claim on the front that screaming for you to buy them, that they're ready to consume, and they are supposed to be tastier. So we need to understand that. And that really leads me to speak about the common mistake that we see as we think about eating whole food healthier. would be too expensive and we are too busy for it. But there are easy solutions for that. For example, let me give you a few tips that you can do at the grocery store and also at home as well. When you're at the grocery store, the truth, when you pick up a food package, is to flip to the back of the package and choose the type of packaged food that has the shortest list of ingredients. Let me give you an example. Let's say you feel like having burger for tomorrow, and you go and you pick up one package that's a burger patty, and all it says is ingredient is beef. And you pick up another package, and it has like 20 list of ingredients with preservatives, with additives, with coloring. Which one do you want to choose? You want to choose the one with the shortest list that just says beef. And shop the parameters. That's where the whole foods are. Get the vegetables from the vegetable produce section, and also get the meat from the meat case. Now, to save money, I'm going to give you several easy things that you can do. And you can buy bulk. You can buy bulk beans. You can buy frozen. They are just as nutritiously superior as fresh food as well, and save you money. And guess what? After Thanksgiving, get the turkey if you have the freezer space. That will be the cheapest protein, high quality protein you can ever find after Thanksgiving for the turkey. And when you bring the bulk, let's say you bring bulk ground beef home, take like 5 minutes and separate them into dinner portion, and you just put them in your freezer. Guess what? When time comes for dinner, when you open up your refrigerator, it's full of possibilities. It's like in the morning, you open up your wardrobe, you color coordinate your outfit. All you see is possibilities, because
Wow.
majority of Americans, they go in 4 p.m. They don't know what to fix
Yeah.
for dinner.
Yeah.
So meal planning is a way to go as well. Plan your meals for the week. It only takes 5 minutes to do that. That way you save money, save time, and you will notice a difference in your health.
So inspiring, full of possibilities. I'm feeling it. That's all we have time for, unfortunately, for now, but I'm so glad you got in so many great tips for our viewers out there. Cindy Chan Phillips, thank you again.
Thank you for having me.